Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome back to another edition of Star Citizen, but this time it's 3.0.1. Yeah, we're getting ever closer to 3.1, except this time there's an O in front of it. We're almost there. As some of you may know and have realized, I've been gone for I would consider quite the extended period of time, this time. And mainly it's because, you know, just kind of doing stuff, really caught up with work, things like that.
I have crippling depression.
And to be quite honest, been kind of depressed, you know, full disclosure. But 3.0.1 has come out. It's been a couple days now, maybe about a day and a half, 2 days since 3.0.1 dropped, and I wanted to hold back on making a video because I wanted to really test it and give my full thoughts on it. And it's funny because the very first night it came out, I was like absolutely just floored. I was thrilled. I had really decent performance throughout the entire night. Had little, if not no bugs. It was fucking fantastic. And then the next day it started to get kind of, you know, well, janky and buggy, and I was like, oh well, you know, maybe there's a lot of people in here. But then those familiar bugs started popping up again, you know, like when you can't open a door, stuff like that. But with the 3.0.1, the really good thing, there was a lot of mission-centric fixes, and as you can see, they also have the concierge suit with the golden guns and all that stuff. That's kind of neat. But the 3.0.1 was definitely mission-centric in its fixes, if I can fucking English. And a lot of the admins and stuff were focused on, so they should be able to receive packages now a lot better. I think they disabled the giving of packages just for the time being. 3.0.1 was in PTU, and I am so happy that I didn't go through the rigmarole to get it. Can I just say, what's the point of the Delta Patcher again? Because I thought in the Delta Patcher, when you open it up, if you look, there's a little drop down that says live, and if you click on that, it looks like there would be a section for PTU. So why? I'm just a little confused by this. Why did we have to download a new launcher for PTU? Why didn't they have it where we could switch it in between? I mean, that seems like what they were going for with that. Is that just me? That's kind of one thing I've really been wanting to talk about. Like, I was really expecting for the next PTU launch, we'd be able to toggle it right there in the launcher. I'm a little confused and befuddled by that, to say the least. I don't know. But, will they do that for 3.1? That's the question. That Delta launcher looks like that would be the perfect place for the PTU, or for 3.1's PTU, excuse me, to be selected through there. I would like to see that in the next update. Now, another question, with this 3.0.1, did they implement some of those fixes from Bug Smashers? I mean, it definitely seems like, thank Christ Roberts, that the ship's responding with parts now. So that makes me pretty stoked. It seems like weapons are still missing, though. Like, if you have a ship and you take off the stock weapons with custom weapons and the ship gets blown up, you might actually lose those weapons again. So hopefully they fix that. And it's funny because in my notes here, I wrote down performance seems a bit better-ish, and that was from like a day and a half ago when I first played it that night, and that's exactly why I waited. Because I would have said, oh, definitely getting better performance, but for me, it's about the same. I see like a 5% increase except for this latest playthrough. Now, you'll see in a very short time, I get fucking inundated with AI. And it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. But I digress. The monocle. The monocle is finally in. The concierge monocle, top hat. They're wearable. Sig has heard your cries to make them wearable. Sig has decreed. You ask, it shall be. So yeah, we can wear a fucking monocle and a top hat now. I say, Reginald, good show. Bloody good show. I can't wait to wear that and actually say that to somebody. Supposedly, reputation has persistence as well. I can neither confirm nor deny, as I have yet to get through a goddamn ECN mission without something buggering it up, whether it be game crashes or the frame rates hit the fan because there's too many AI, or I get rammed and get blown up. I had a video I was going to do, but I got rammed and blown up, and then the frame rates just tanked, so I was like, no, alright, we'll start over again some other time. But supposedly, reputation will persist from different play sessions. If somebody out there can confirm that, that would actually be great. I had heard that Grim Hex is reportedly spawnable now. I haven't tested that yet, as, like I said, like every time I keep trying to play, I get a little bit in and I'll fly around a little bit and something happens to make the game crash. It really sucks. So I'm really hoping 3.1 delivers those optimizations that we desperately need. And of course, with the 3.0.1 comes the everybody's favorite character reset. Yay! Yeah, that I completely forgot about that. And when I first logged in, I'm like, why am I wearing the Odyssey suit? Oh, that's because I had like 3 million AUEC. I had all the guns I wanted, all the armors. I only ever wore one, so I don't think I'll buy any extras this time. But haven't really had a huge need for guns. But there's that P4 assault rifle. Well, I guess SMG is my favorite. I still love that gun. I really do. I always go for that gun, so I've always got to go to like Hex to pick it up. So I almost every time a character reset comes, I make a little bit of money doing cargo. I make a little money doing cargo, and then go and get my armor and guns, and then usually we'll fuck around, and then, you know, amass more money when I get bored. I do have to say, I love the Cutlass Black. Oh, another really awesome thing. So they debuffed the enemy AI, and I, for one, think that's a godsend at this point, at this time. From my recollections, they basically like halved everything, and what was it they said? The shields are now more representative of the type of ship or something like that. And when a shield strength starts to get down below certain percentages, a certain percent of damage will get through. I like that. And from my understanding, they've only done it to the enemy AI. So it's even better. So if you go up against another player, you're going to have a more full fair fight. You go up against a multitude of dumbass AI, and it's going to be a lot more fun. Which, in my opinion, look at that, boom, way more fun. This patch makes me feel like a badass until the frame rates drop. But while the frame rates are good and you're flying around and fucking nailing them out the sky, oh, it's gratifying. Oh, it feels so good. And this is what I'm talking about. I am very happy that they made these edits and changes. The only thing is that ESP is so sticky. I've tried disabling ESP, and it's like my reticle's just all over the goddamn place. So if anybody has suggestions, I am all ears, because I've tried with ESP, without ESP, gimbaled, non-gimbaled. I don't know if it's me and I got like retarded or something, but it is so hard for me to hit things. And as you're seeing in the combat footage, I am not doing that great. In 2.63, I did way better. I mean, way better. But I'm really liking the effects in this one. It looks so good. Yes, I have complaints, but I've also got praises. I mean, this is the combat that I was looking for. You know, this, I gotta say, again, it was so much fun while it held up. As you can see, I mean, you know, I'm just going after everybody. I was like, yo, this is fun. I did miss a lot, but I missed a lot less this time. I really like the combat in 3.0.1. I do have to give props there. It is fun. Definitely makes you feel like a fucking badass. And another good thing that they got fixed, as I briefly touched upon, it seems as though the ship spawning with no items has been fixed. All hail the dev teams. Name of the Aegis, Origin, Anvil, and Xi'an. I had a way better one that I said in chat. I can't remember it now. It was actually really good. I really liked it. I said it in a Facebook group. But yeah, so it seems like the ship spawning with no items is fixed. The ball citizen, as I like to call it, is fixed. So if you used to be a golf ball, you should be all good. I really like ball citizen. I thought it kind of sounded funny. But thank God they got that fixed. That went on for far too long. I'm glad they were able to fix it. You know, better late than never. I guess it was a really odd bug. I had a feeling it was to do with clothing. And I'm glad that they were able to nail that down and get that shit settled. Yeah. I just really hope that they get the optimizations in, like the object container streaming. That's going to be something really big. That could be revolutionary for the performance if I understand all of the language correctly. Now, on to some super great news that made me incredibly stoked to hear. Absolutely floored, thrilled, just absolutely giddy. On Calling All Devs, Jared got the scoop on Tessa Bannister. Our favorite junior cartographer is coming back eventually. And I really have to wonder if he said that because of me. And the reason I say that is because I actually tweeted him about that. Okay, all joking aside, I know it wasn't just because of me, but it was really interesting that he did, in fact, talk about Tessa Bannister. And I'm really happy they finally let up on the radio silence, because I've missed her. It's really weird. I've played that mission so many times, like an embarrassingly high amount of times, like a ridiculously huge amount of times. That hearing her voice, it's seriously like, oh hey, it's Tessa, and like they really gave her a lot of personality, and I really like that. So I think it would be a huge shame if they neglected to bring her back. But it sounds like they've got plans, so our fears can be put to rest. But although I do have to give a lot of praise to 3.0.1, I have to give just as much criticism. Its performance, especially more lately, has been going down more and more and more as days go on. I don't know if it's server degradation or what, but at the end of this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw in an extra clip to show you the sheer amount of AI that they threw at me at one of the missions that crashed the game. And it was crazy. There was like 37 altogether or something like that, and it was a single ECN mission. I was like, yo, they brought like a whole platoon. Like, this wasn't just like a, hey, let's jump that guy. It was like a, this is Sparta! And like fucking 300 of them came out of nowhere and just jumped him. Leonidas and shit, you know? Like, damn. No, but it was crazy. And like, at first I was digging it because it seemed to be holding up. And then all of a sudden, I think what happened was the AI kept spawning in and kept spawning in and kept spawning in. Because I just read something, I think on Reddit or somewhere, where they were saying, or no, it was a video. Law of the West, I think it was. I was watching a video, and Law of the West said something like, oh, there were so many AI that it crashed the game. And I was like, huh, that's funny. I wish that would happen to me. Well, it happened like 3 times in a row after I said that. So, it goes to show you kids, be careful what you wish for, because that shit just might happen. But no, it was fun at first, like I said, because they debuffed all the AI. So, you know, we're flying around, we're actually having good dog fights, my shield went down a few times, I'm taking more kind of pot shots than anything, making some hits, there's some explosions and killings here and there. It was fun, and then the frame rate just starts to chug and chug, starts to slow down, and then it goes from like 18 to 15, 11, 6, and it's just like, once you're in that sub 10 FPS range, combat gets really difficult. So it started to chug along, and I kept noticing a couple extra AI here and there, and I really think there's some spawn bug where it's not hitting like a cap where it's supposed to go. But I'm gonna put in an issue council report on that. If you've had a similar issue, track down the report and you can try to get this solved. Other quick miscellaneous note I want to say, I saw some art on the roadmap that they're doing where they're updating the I think it was the comm relays, and they actually make them look more like little space stations or something, so I'm really curious and interested to see what they're going to be doing with that. Same with the truck stops that are coming later this year. I don't remember exactly which patch that was, but I want to say I thought I saw that in like 3.3 or 3.4. So a little ways away, but hopefully if SIG can hit the marks and make these deadlines, we'll have a lot of great stuff to look forward to. I've also heard that they might be trying to get some information about everyone's favorite, the Carrack, for the next ship shape, and I seriously hope to God they do. So, that has been a video by me trying to crawl out of my depression to try to bring you a video since it's been so long. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for future videos, leave them down in the comments. You know what to do. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you've actually gotten all the way through to the end of this video. All you beautiful bastards out there, have yourselves a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. This has been Will. Love, peace, chicken grease. Boom, 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 boom.